Okay, so we'll start off with we'll be walking
Walking down
towards
the street.
yeah.
We could probably do it in front of our house too.
Yeah.
Like put something there.
Okay, so we're gonna have the sign to the side of which I'm looking.
So you're gonna be on the left of me. So you could see the street. Or that side of the street.
Yeah. Okay, and what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do we want to like have a bit of a conversation, or just like the end of a conversation, so you see it immediately, like just so it goes faster? Because I'm liking the end of a conversation, so like people don't really know what we're talking about, but the conclusion of what we're saying is just like so crazily. We should be like probably arrested or something.
Okay, so like something like, oh, whatever happened to Joey? And you're like, oh, I killed him. Like
yeah, but instead of having
obvious, you want
we can't have the so it happened to Joey. It would just be like like it would just jump in at like
we're gonna go with Joey though.
Okay.
The guy's name is Joey.
So like last time I saw Joey had to be when bricks were tied to his feet and we dropped him off of the bridge, like something like that. So it's totally got to be Joey, but it doesn't have to be that dramatic. Like he got his stomach pumped with acid. We told him not to we told him not to drink that water bottle. Just something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, whatever happened to Joey? Oh, last time I saw Joey was, I like that like brick idea. We had bricks tied to his ankles and threw him in the river. Like, oh, okay, well. Hey, look at that sign.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at that. And then like I want to make it inconspicuous like that, where like we'll have that conversation like, dude, you never had one of those when you were little? No, dude, I've been always dying for one. And then like that thing.
So like if it's a bike, like we could use the bike or the TV in my room. If it's a bike, I could be like, dude, I have 8 of them. You could just take one of mine. Like don't take that one. And then you'll say your line.
I'm like, dude, no, but I want a brand new one. Like I want mine of my own.
Okay.
Like I don't want to take one from you. I'll take this one.
Like I needed a sign from the universe or something.
Yeah, and then be like, so what? So what then? Like you're just gonna ride and I'm gonna walk next to you, like, and then like that.
And then that's when you say your line.
So like blah 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 blah. There's probably gonna be like this much worth of like dialogue. So am I just gonna walk while you ride the? Or do you have a different way?
No, I think I like that. So I'm just gonna walk while you ride next to me, like something like that.
While you ride the damn thing?
I don't know if I want to put the damn thing.
The bike?
Yeah, right. So
While you ride it?
So I'm just gonna walk while you ride it next to me. I like to ride it next to me, but we don't have to have it if you don't want.
No, because I want it like to make it inconspicuous, but at the same time, like the people are gonna be watching, saying obviously like he wants that bike.
Yeah.
And like, so like when you say it, like they know what you're talking about, because you're like.
Because if I said the bike, it would be like, psst, we're hoping you're thinking about the bike.
Yeah. Yeah. While you ride.
Yeah, so I guess.
And I mean, what are you gonna like? There's nothing else to ride. Like,
yeah, like you can't ride the sign, so it's not gonna pop in their head.
And then be like, no, I want the sign. Should I go no insult or just no? Like no, stupid. I want the sign. Like you're an idiot.
Yeah, you could do something like that. I like that. But what do you call it? Like we weren't on the same level at all.
Yeah.
Like my mind is totally in the bike area.
Exactly, and then like I'm taking offense to it. Like it's obvious that I want the sign. So we'll have like actually we're probably gonna need a little bit more dialogue than that, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll fit that in there.
So like Joey's man dead. So I'm gonna be like, so have you seen Joey or something?
No, I don't know. I don't think I want you to say the like. So have you seen Joey? I just wanted to like.
Oh, you start like.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him, he was And then what do I say? Like poor Joey, or like do we not leave his name?
Or you could be like, oh yeah! Like, wait. Because I definitely want Joey's name to be in there.
Yeah, it'd be like, so that's what you do. The last time I saw Joey, like that's how we... And then like, yeah, I'd be like, oh yeah, what a day. Okay.
Like, what a day, his mom was crying.
Wow, this pen really wants me to throw it out.
Do you want me to get another one for you?
You know what,
Just Goldman Sachs? Why do you have a Goldman Sachs pen?
I found it in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was yours, so I was like, oh wow. Like, why the hell would you have that?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab, like just for, because he's pissing me off, and I'm about 2 words away from throwing him across the room. Yes. Did you ever read about that thing where like America wasted like, I don't know, some extreme amount of money, like probably millions of research done to have a pen that's like anti-gravity or something, where like they can send it to space and like space doesn't, like the pen like doesn't mess up or something, and like they spent however much millions on research and all that, and all the Russians did was bring a pencil and it worked.
Wow, that's real? Like, a part of me hopes it is, because that's ridiculous.
That's like sad.
It's ridiculous. You know what I think is weird?
What?
That pencils were invented after pens. I think. I'm not completely sure about this, but because when you think about someone writing back then, they had the feather with the ink, which is like kind of a pen. And I think pencils were created after, even though you're like, wood?
Yeah. Obviously, they have to drill to get ink or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. To be honest, I have no idea.
They might count. I mean, now it's probably a formula.
Yeah.
But back then, I don't know. Like, because they weren't strangling octopuses for that stuff. It couldn't have been that out of the way, because they might as well just, like, carved with their nail.
Bricks tied to his ankles, and
Do we want to throw him in a river or, like, off a bridge?
No, off the bridge, because like a brick is like supposed to drown you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
If I wanted to throw you off a bridge,
no, what I mean, like off a bridge, like over water.
Oh.
I don't know, because it'll do the same thing. Plus, the other one's more dramatic, so it's more attention.
Which one? The bridge or the...
Yeah, because people are gonna be like, "What the fuck are they doing?" So we could say like last time I saw Joey,
he had bricks tied to his ankles and we or I?
And
no, it has to be we.
So, yeah, and we were trying to see how long he could stay underwater or something. Like how long he could hold his breath underwater.
This is an accident?
Yeah, I guess so.
What is this like? What's it called? Hot rod? Where they hold him down?
In the belt. Do you want it to be like how long he could hold his breath underwater, or how deep he could dive? Like how?
No, because like he had. I like the idea where like we had bricks tied to his ankles and we threw him in a lake to see how long he could hold his breath. But like that like.
Or try overboard. Like we threw him overboard to see how long he could hold his breath.
Yeah, but then that means we're on a ship or something.
Yeah, we could have been like on a boat or something. I don't know.
Because like it seems like we're trying too hard when we add more stuff to it.
Yeah.
Like we had bricks tied to his ankles and blah 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 done. Like, and threw him in a lake. Dot.
So last time I saw Joey, he had bricks on his ankles and we threw him in the lake.
In a river. Okay. Wait, should we give this river a name?
Okay.
So Raritan.
Mhm.
And then what do I say? Like, oh yeah. Do I like cut you off at like?
Wait. What does it say? Last time
I saw Joey, he had bricks tied to his ankles, and we threw him in the Raritan River.
Yeah, and then I want you to be like, oh yeah, he was like, don't do this. It's like, it's so evil, but like...
And we have to be like, oh
yeah, like you have to mock him now. Just don't do this.
Not like we'd have him like Todd. He's like, no, please, please. Like, do we need a third person to record? Because like
we might, unless we're like that.
No, I mean we could have the tripod standing there and then like.
No, I think I'm gonna want a person. Yeah, I don't think I want a tripod for this because I want someone to be like following us.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
Then you'll say the thing, and then it'll, like, I don't know if you want this. If you don't, you can change it. But I want you to be like, I want that, or I always wanted one of those, and then the camera goes from us, and then like shines on the bike.
Yeah. No, that I want. Like we could, I'll be like, wait, dude, check that out. Something like that.
Okay.
Like to stop you.
Yeah, I like this.
That's okay. Cool. So like, oh yeah, he was like, no, don't do this, don't do this. And then we started like laughing.
Yeah.
So I put my arm out, and then we're like.
Then I think you say something like, I don't know what you wanted to say before. I always wanted one of those, or
like, should I say like, should I call you dude, or like should I just be like, hey, look, I've always wanted one of those, or like, hey dude, look, I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what I was thinking? Like the camera angle could be like, it could be like under us. Like, let's say this is me, like this is you, right? Like we're talking, just pretend he's square closer. And like, this is the bike. Like the camera would be like behind the bike. You get what I'm saying? Or I'll be like talking to you and you're like, dude, you never had one of those? And like it'll be pointing towards the camera. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, so you want it to be like, when you first see it, you want to be like the bike is in front of us and you see us in the background, kind of like that?
Well, like no, when we first see the bike, I want that
that
switch. But like what I'm saying is like, let's say this is the bike, right?
Yeah.
That pencil. We'll be here, and the camera would be
here.
like either there or like in front of the bike, looking up at us.
I like that. I like it behind the bike, so it shows like what you're looking at and you at the same time.
Okay. And then you'd like look at me like, what?
Yeah.
Never like. What do you mean? I've always wanted one of those. What, you never had one when you were a kid? Should I like bring my finances into this? Like, dude, you know I was poor when I was a kid.
Maybe. Yeah, you could put that in.
Like, come on, man.
Like, it doesn't make sense with the paper, but it's totally fine.
I know it doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing, though. It doesn't make sense with the paper. Yeah, so
it doesn't matter, though. Because it'll just lead people on to think you're talking about the bike.
That is true. Come on, man. I come from a poor family or something. And then, like, well, I'm thinking, like...
Wait, what about this?
That's last.
Oh, okay.
I just, like... So after this would come on, man, you know I come from a poor family. And he'd be like... What are you gonna say?
I think that's when this comes in, maybe. Like, wait...
Well, no, because, like, the thing is, like, you can have mine. Like, I like that idea, and then I'm just like, no, I like this one. I've seen yours. I don't like yours.
Yeah, I like that. And then I like the thing you said before. And you're like, dude, I've seen your bike. It's really...
No, I don't say bike.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen yours. I don't like it. I like this one.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Wait, what did I say before?
What? You never had one when you were a kid?
Yeah, and then you say...
Yeah, come on, man. You know I came from a poor family.
And then I say...
Dude, I don't even use mine anymore. You can just take mine.
Yeah. Because I'm still talking about the bike, and then you have to still say something related to paper. My mom is calling me. Hello? Hi, Mom. Bye-bye.
Okay, so far we have, so we're walking towards the house. I'm on your left. Joey's the man that died, and so, like we'll be recording. We'll be walking. You go. Last time I saw Joey, he had bricks tied to his ankles, and we threw him in the Raritan River. And I'm like, oh yeah. He was like, no, don't do this, don't do this. And then we start cracking up, and then like while we're cracking up, like. I stop, and then I stop you. And I was like, and then I say, hey dude, look, I've always wanted one of those. And then you're like, you never had one when you were a kid? And I was like, come on, man. You know I come from a poor family. Dude, I don't even use mine anymore. You can take mine. Nah, I've seen yours. I like this one better. and then we can either continue on with that conversation, or we can cut it and say, so I'm just going to walk while you ride next to me? While you ride it next to me? I'm like, no, stupid, I want the sign. And then, like, what do we say to, like, how do we finish this?
I don't know.
Like, I take the sign, and you're just like, you're a fucking idiot, you know that?
like, you were talking about the paper?
You know how expensive paper is these days?
No, but wait. Yeah, I don't know how to tie it in. Damn it. What is this? So, it'll definitely be, like, I like everything we have so far. I don't know how to tie it in yet.
I feel like you should just, like, be sitting there, like, next to the bike, and, like...
Yeah, something like
What?
And then... I guess I said something like that. I say something next, and I'm like, oh, you're talking about that piece of paper. Like, you're talking about that piece of paper the whole time? And then you do the remark like I'm an idiot.
Or, like, no, ready? So, it's like, no, stupid, I want the sign. You're just sitting there, and you're like, the camera, like, gets to your face, you're like, what? You were talking about the sign, not the bike? And I'm just like, no, I want the sign, obviously. Like, what do you mean you wanted the sign? You said you never had one when we were a kid. Yeah, I was poor enough, I couldn't afford a sign, I could afford a bike.
Yeah.
I was poor, I wasn't dirt poor.
Yeah, like, wait, no. Oh, I wasn't sure if you were going, like, I was poor, like, I couldn't even think about a bike. Like, something like that.
Oh.
Do you want to do something like that? Or, you're like, of course I had a bike. Whatever you want, you can bring it.
No, because, like, both are good, because it's like, dude, no, like, I was so poor, like, I didn't even know what bikes were, like, I just knew paper was awesome.
Yeah. Like,
I couldn't even think about a bike.
Yeah.
I still can't think about a bike.
Like, I wasn't even allowed to think about a bike. And for paper, you could say something like, I used to steal that shit all the time in school.
And then, like, how will we end it?
I don't know. Do we want to just
like, you know what I was thinking? What I just thought of? Like, the ending would be like, so we're walking away, and I'm like this. Like, I won, and like...
Don't tell me freeze frame.
No.
It just stops and turns to black and white, and the credits roll on top of it. Imagine that.
No, because what I was thinking is instead of the front view, the back view. Like, we're walking away from the camera, and like I jump, but like you're like this, like you can't believe how stupid I am. Like, just, and then we can freeze it there.
Freeze frame there, and then while the credits roll, it turns to black and white.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I like that.
Okay. So no stupid, I want the sign. And then you just like, so like you sit there for a second, like you give it like 2 or 3 beats.
Soak it in, and you're like.
Yeah, and then you're like, I want you to stutter. Like you're like.
Like Libby when.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Like. So wait, so like. So like.
Yeah. So wait. The bike?
You were talking about the bike, the paper the whole time? Okay.
And then what would I say after that? Like, you were talking about the paper this whole time? Like, yeah, obviously. What would you think I was talking about? Something like that?
Well, didn't we have something like that before where it was like, yeah, you stupid idiot?
Well, we have, so am I just going to walk while you ride it next to me? No, stupid, I want the sign. And then you say, wait, you were talking about the paper this whole time?
Yeah, and then you say the bike thing. Like, dude, I was so poor I couldn't even think about bikes.
Yeah.
Like, you could say either that or the other thing you said.
Then what? Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Vincenzo, do you like spinach?
I could eat it.
What about ham and cheese?
I like that stuff too.
Okay.
So.
Because my dad made wraps yesterday too.
So, dude, I was so poor I wasn't even allowed to think about bikes. And then you're just, what are you gonna say?
I don't even know if I have to say anything. Like, just like, I don't know. No, I don't know if I like silence either.
I mean, you could shake your head.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, just be like that, like, just do that sigh, like. And then, like, I'll keep talking about, dude, I remember when I was little, man, back in school, I used to steal all the paper. I used to go home, my dad used to be so proud.
My dad used to be so. Oh, shit.
Okay, so, I wasn't even allowed to think about bikes, and you're just like, what? Like, I don't know how to describe what you're gonna do. Like, you're just like
I don't know if I want to be in disappointment. And like.
Yeah, and like you shake your head a little bit and you look at me like a little slanted. And then that's when I say, I remember when I was a kid, when I was little, I used to steal paper from school. My dad used to be so proud.
I like that.
And then, what do I, like, should we end it there?
I don't know if I want something to be said for you to be like, oh man, this is a fucking miracle, and then and then it goes out. You want cheese?
Yeah, sure. So then like,
or like, you should say, my dad's gonna be so proud when I get home. Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know if you like that.
My dad used to be so proud, comma, like, oh, he's gonna be so proud once he sees this one.
Yeah.
And then like, I go, it's a fucking miracle, and like that's when it ends.
And I think that's short enough to do in one day.
Yeah. I mean,
we're any props or anything.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think we can. Look outside.
No, I mean tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow.
You don't have any plans with like your girlfriend or anything?
She has school.
Yeah, that's true. We be off bitches.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's a wrap.
I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.